Okay, welcome to Penka's Handyman Services website and M.E.A.N system. Over here is where you can choose between your marketing, automations, sites, the memberships, communities, where you upload media storage. And if I am your social media manager, you're going to want to upload stuff here and organize it via job type. But that way I can make posts about it and content about it. But let's just hop in. Let's go check out the website, Penka's Handyman Services. Obviously, we have pages for each service, contact pages, service page, quote page. We want to make sure that when people are looking to, for example, learn about your services, they can see all of your services. If they want to get a quote, we want to make it really simple and direct. So let's just hop into the page. This is what it looks like to be in the editor. This get a quote button, if you come down here, it will trigger that it will go to the page quote. So we'll go to the quote page, and up here you can see all the different main pages. And let's see, these are all going to be linking to their relative service. So we have Handyman, we got trees, we got logging, renovations, remodeling, that kind of stuff. Got your gallery. If you want to come in here and add any images to the gallery, you just hit add, select which one you want to edit, and then change the image with this. And then this is where coming in and having specific folders for each branch of past work, like tree services, or we're going to call it logging. Here and go remodeling. And then we can just put like Handyman, say fencing. So as you do jobs, and especially if you make these before and afters, to go ahead and put them in their relative spot. So this is a chain link fence. So I'm going to hit that 3 dots, move to folder, and then we're going to move this into the past work, fencing, move here. So then in the future, if I want to make a post, or if you want to make a post, or you want to make a collage, or you want to update all of your photos on the page, it'll be really easy to access. And if you wanted to select more than one, you would hit the 3 dots and then hit select, and then just checkbox all that you want to add to the gallery or anything like that. So that's pretty much how the website works. Feel free to hop around. You can hit these buttons to preview what the page actually looks like. It'll link you to the actual live website. And call now button's going to link to a phone, especially if they're on their cell phone. Yeah, so when people ask to get a quote, it'll take them to the get an estimate page where we will get all of their pertinent information, and hopefully you will get everything that you need from them in order to get a quote. So let's just upload a picture here to test out this little ditty. We're gonna consent, we're gonna send. It's gonna want their information. Okay, and I'm going to make that look a little bit better because that's kind of ugly. So let me show you how I'm going to do that. Back here in the M.E.A.N system, in Sites, Forms, Builder, this is the form. We can come over here to the preview, message stylings, the background. We're going to want to go and grab this color. And then their font color's white. And we've been using, I'm pretty sure, Roboto, but we'll give it a thickness. And we will save that. Okay, so if you see anything ugly like that, let me know. And let's see, let's go back in here. So somebody fills out the form. You're not going to need to come in here and check out your form submissions. You're going to get to go over here to the opportunities. And then you're going to see the opportunity card, and you can see that I came in. You can see that I came in on the form, on the website, on the get an estimate specifically. And if we click this little icon, it'll pop open the conversations panel where you can then conversate with me. The phone system is still in approval. After that happens, then these automations will send out. But it did email me and it said, hey, thanks for reaching out. We got your request and we're going to review it and get back to you ASAP. In the meantime, check out our blog. And so this is the Penka's Handyman blog, mainly to help rank for different keywords like tree maintenance or painting, firewood, all these, main core services. And so it also has a lead capture form here. So anyways, you would come in here, you'd respond to them, and then you would want to move it over. If I reply, the system will, or if that person replied, the system would slide this over here. You're going to want to get a booking, visit, and then take care of them and get them to leave a review. I did want to check the form image. And yeah, so there you go. You can actually see the image that I uploaded there, and you can see everything going on. This is one of my favorite parts of the M.E.A.N system, is you can see, this is like me going in and editing and testing the web page and just tracking everything I did. But you can actually see when I submitted the form. And then if you have like salespeople, you can see like how fast they're getting back, because you really need to respond within 5 minutes, which is what these two automated messages are. And it's just going to get the conversation going. Okay, so that's where the leads show up. You're going to want to click on them, click on the name, and respond and say, hey, yeah, I can definitely get out there and get it all done. A couple other things. Let's go into the automations tab. So you can see I've made some tags for cold outreach for Facebook and website lead forms. And let's come in here to the marketing workflows. So when that new lead submits the form on Facebook or the website, it's going to assign you as the user that is responsible for them. It's going to internally send you an SMS message saying that you have a new lead, and it's going to give you their information. And then it will create the opportunity on that marketing pipeline we were just at in the new lead stage. It's going to add them to the long-term outreach campaign. And then it's going to email them, which is what I was just showing you. And it's going to fill in their name, contact first name, and then it's going to fill in your phone number. So if you change anything, it'll change it across the entire system. And then it'll also send them that text message saying if they want to send you anything, feel free to. So it's going to wait, and then it's going to see if they replied. And if they don't reply, it's going to wait 2 days, and then it's going to send them a thing saying, hey, just checking back to make sure that you got everything, because they submitted the form for you. So it's not like you're like bothering them, but if they won't answer, this will give them a chance to text back. So if they do answer, then it's going to move the lead over to the hot lead status. And from there, we can have it sort into different categories and different services that they might be interested in, and then start sending them questions or content on the specific service that they are curious about. So that's kind of the gist. That's the main thing. What we're going to be doing is getting your social media content calendar all filled up so that there's content coming out every day. And then we will want to activate the ads manager and start running ads on the best content. And then we will drive those clicks for the ads to a lead form that when they fill it out will populate into the opportunities, which then you will contact them, and then all of the good things. So back in the automations, let's just finish explaining some of these so you can see how it's all going to work in the future. So we have the new sale. When somebody becomes a customer, it's going to email and SMS them and ask them to give you a review. And then it's going to wait 3 days, and it's going to ask you, did they leave a review? And it wants you to manually check and then follow up with them and ask for some referrals, because that's good salesmanship. Also, if they don't leave a review, it will know that, and then it'll keep sending it a couple times for a couple days, couple weeks, however we set that up. I'll show you how that's set up here in a second. Stale leads. If a lead falls into that new pipeline and is sitting there for more than 30 days, I don't want it to get clogged up with a bunch of spam or anything. And I don't want you to have to feel like you have to clean out spam or bad leads or people that you waited on and they just kind of ghosted you. So anybody that's in the new lead status for more than 30 days is going to be put into the abandoned leads status and they'll disappear. And then later on we can email and SMS them or put them in a ad group maybe, but those are people that kind of ghosted anyways. So here's what the long-term nurture campaign looks like. When you get a new customer, it's going to wait 7 days. And not even a customer, just a new lead, anybody that you have access to their email. And then it's going to send out an email every week. I made a campaign that's going to go over your main services. This one introduces all of them. And then week after week, we will talk about a specific service. That's demolition. This is handyman, outdoor stuff, firewood and logging. And we can keep it going, but we can also create things like this for each service so that when we tag them with the specific service, then we know what they're most interested in. And then, of course, always circle back with a broad, hey, this is what we're capable of doing for everything else. So let's hop down here into the reputations page and let's check the, gotta get your Google business profile going, which we're working on, and then get you some people in the CRM and we'll send out your first request. And let's check, not the listings, but the reviews. It is turned on. When it SMSs, we're gonna turn that on. And so yeah, we got to get your Google connected and then we'll get these rocking and we'll get a QR code that takes people straight to them. This will protect you from spam. But yeah, let's get we got Facebook and we need the Google. And yeah, so what's going to happen though is let's turn this on so you can see what it looks like. It'll say like, hey, can you help me out with the Google review? In fact, let's just say, write a SMS for Penka's Handyman Services sending, asking for a Google review. Boom. All right, so here's how this would work, or how it's gonna work. Hey, customer name. I don't know. Yeah, there we go. So, hey, let's see, contact, first name. This is Penka's Handyman Services. We don't need to worry about that. And then the system is going to add the review link automatically. So we're going to give this one a wait 2 hours, and then we're going to repeat every 3 days, 3 times until it comes in. So that's how that works. But we don't really want to do that until we have a Google set up to send it to. So anyways, yep, so bring your media in here, and we will keep your website up to date with that latest content, and we will make social media content to go out about it. And let me just show you how that works too. In the marketing tab, hit the new post. You can use the AI content creator. We can also set it up to post reviews automatically, but I'm just gonna show you the basic, like this is what we're all used to. We come in and we say, hey world, and then we add a picture. And you should already have pictures in the past work and the fencing. And then so we write a thing about fencing. Let me show you how AI works if you get stuck. Generate with AI. Fencing services by Penka's and Handyman Services. Leads for work. And then, yeah, just generate. Do 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 do. Okay, looking to enhance your property's security or make a lasting first impression. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty good. Probably a little longer than I would normally want, but just hit that copy button and then hit continue. You got yourself a big post. I think I got 2 of them by accident. Yeah. So there we go. Pretty good. Oh, when I come in here, always watch out for these brackets. Throughout northern Oklahoma. Okay, so you just hit post. But what I really like to do, if it's something broad like this, you can hit the little arrow and then say schedule recurring post. So you can say come out once a month, same time, and then over the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, it's going to come out once a month on the 30th for the next 6 years at 2:11 p.m. So I'm not going to post this. I'll let you do that kind of stuff. I mean, I will make posts, but this one's just kind of rushed and it's probably fine. But yeah, so there's the gist of the system. Remember that your conversations panel is where you will talk to people. Calendars is where you can use it to actually schedule your work and then show people your availability and make that a public calendar. Opportunities is the pipeline. And then eventually you can start taking payments right within the system. And you can set up different products or services. You can set up recurring subscriptions if you want to do regular maintenance on someone's house, yard, trees, bushes, whatever. And I highly recommend getting into subscriptions because with subscriptions you can project your income unlike any other way possible. So that's my 12x system is to charge subscriptions, even if you charge less, but at least you know you have 12 months worth of work coming. That's pretty worth it. And then you have 12 months worth of asking for other referrals and things like that as well. So yeah, I know it's kind of broad. You will want to get the mobile app installed. It's called Lead Connector. And let's see if this shows it. Yeah, you can follow click on this and then download it from either one of these links. Log in with your current credentials. And then that'll give you access to the conversations, the social planner, your calendar, the POS, the financial payment system, tap to pay, all that kind of stuff. So you can just pay right on the spot at the door, or at least get an invoice made and send it to them on the spot and make sure that they got it, right? I know there's a lot more to show you, but I'm going to stop here. If you have any direct questions, meanwhile, you can come down here to the M.E.A.N support, or you can go to the M.E.A.N Academy. The M.E.A.N support says, how do I build an email marketing campaign? And it knows my entire system, so it's going to come in here and tell you exactly what to do. Yeah, there you go. Also, you can go to the M.E.A.N Academy, and this has a bunch of videos and training that you can click through. And let's go ahead to the Learning tab and show you a general account setup, for example. And we can see, how do we add a custom domain? And it's going to be like settings, email services. You know, it's very specific. It's like putting together a Lego set. And I have that for all kinds of different things. Through here, let's come back. Look at the Academy, has a lot more. I'll be putting in like marketing strategies as well too, but most of this is just technical stuff. Like how to set up your reputation that I just showed you, or how to do text to pay, or how to manage your CRM. So these are super valuable to go ahead and read through, kind of imagine doing, even if it's already set up, so that you really understand the power of the system. But yeah, like the opportunities would be something good to see the full capabilities of, because with the opportunities, it might seem like, you know, it's just like a thing that slides from left to right, but in all reality, what it is an opportunity for you to communicate with people that have booked, or people that you just made a sale to, or people that haven't left a review yet. This is different stages, and we can add different tags. So all these different automations can happen in the background. And as you think of them, if you don't want to make them, you can let me know. But I also want to show you the way that I cheat about making them. We can come in here with the AI and say, I want to send an email to people that I meet in person that give me their business cards. And so this would be some kind of business card tag, and you would put their information in the system, give them a little tag, and then it's going to automatically send follow-up email after meeting someone. So yeah, this is like a whole way to talk kind of to me about the system stuff. And it's a lot like my M.E.A.N advertising tech support, where it says, you know, they do this, do that. Give me step by step. So there we go. Very specific. Okay, well, if you need anything between here and there, let me know. Peace. It'll take them to the Get an Estimate page, where we're going to get all the pertinent information.